Hi, Ken and the Evergreen Woodworkers Guild. This is Brad Griffith, and I wanted to just show you a taste of what we're doing today, so that today is February 2nd, so that when I come to your woodworkers class and meeting, I'll bring some of these and you'll see the progress I've made or not made, as the case may be, on some of these projects. So I'm Brad Griffith, and my son and I developed the skill of craft stick bending, popsicle stick bending 4 years ago. And we, sometimes him, not often, but Kenny, we've been developing the art of wood bending in a small scale, using a lot of basswood, popsicle sticks, yardsticks, rulers, tongue depressors, coffee stir sticks, you name it, we've been bending it. We can do right angles and around a Sharpie pen. And all this is to say we're developing a new skill for woodworkers and crafters. Jumping a bunch of chapters right here, what we have is called ribbing and skinning. So this is an example of coffee stir sticks that we've bent around a hand rail, and then we've bent the 2 layers of veneer around the hand rail as well and assembled it, and we call that ribbing and skinning. This is twisted basswood. And some of these projects, I'm not quite sure what they are yet. We kind of in a research stage. Here's a telescope. This might become a silo, rocket ship, or a pipe. Same as these things here. So I mentioned basswood quite a bit. This is kind of the next stage of what we're developing. You can go on my YouTube channel, Craft Stick Crafts, and there is 3 videos on how I made this. The rest of these things are projects in the works. For instance, this might be a pretend pair of binoculars. And one of the things that I do enjoy so much is the teaching part. Got some salt and pepper shakers. And hopefully when I come to your class, I'll have a lot more of these things done. Here is, now living in Seattle area, I had to do the Space Needle. And obviously yardsticks, paint sticks, craft sticks of all kinds. So hopefully I'll have a lot of these items done for the show and tell when I come to your class. Here's some basswood. In this particular case, we put the skinning on the outside, the ribbing, and the skinning on the inside. So when we can take a popsicle stick, as you're familiar with, or a tongue depressor, and we can do this or any of these other shapes, the possibilities become quite endless. And not in any order. Here's a little bit of basswood that we've made in S shape. Here is some veneer that we made a little tube. We know how to make tank tracks, and this is going to be a tank that fires a pencil. We're not sure if we're going to put a point at the end of the pencil or turn it around and shoot the eraser part. You know, the eraser part isn't quite as fun as if it hits somebody. But anyhow, here is, we're getting even smaller yet. Here's some veneer wrapped around a 16 penny nail. You can go on my websites, craftstickcrafts.com, craftstickbending.com, and you can see a lot more of these things. Bucket for a well. Another little bucket. It's like my bucket list. So this little guy here, we salvaged him from the Goodwill, and then we took some coffee stir sticks. Thank you, Starbucks. We then bent them around for the cab over. Some toothpicks, some other thin coffee stir sticks. Oops, tilt. We did the ribbing theme, skinning theme, assembled it up to create, little gas tank. So anyhow, just playing around with toys. Got some boats. This train, which should be one of the projects I can finish by the time I come to your meeting, is this is an 8-car freight train we have. I'll show you some more parts here in a minute. But this is an example of ribbing and skinning, so that a guy doesn't need the big toys of a shop anymore to carve this from a block of wood. You can now, once you know how to do the rib and skinning theme, you can do more with less room and tools. We enjoy the hands-on. You know, if you look, study, or just glance at the Pinewood Derby theme that's happened for, I believe, 60 years, it has been successful to bring the ages together. Mom and dad working with the son or daughter with their project. And this new craft of craft stick bending will also bring kids and families together. And so over time, as I introduce this out to the world, what will happen is, my goal is that we bring families together and that we can enjoy a great deal of family-friendly new craft. This is an example of some ribbing where we put the ribs inside. This project is under construction. Then we put the veneers on the outside, and we'll cut, carve, fill, maybe put a lid on it. This is some work we're doing for advanced. We're doing some composite type projects. This is jean material. So we used a spray adhesive, spray, and wrapped veneer around it. And this too could be put a lid after I cut and carve and shape it properly. So this would make a really sturdy box, but very thin. So a lot going on. Ken, I just wanted to show your group a little bit of what we're doing, so that they'll have an idea of who you're inviting. And let me show you what else we're doing in here. This is the shop, and lots of things to look at. So catapults, tree houses, flashlight stands. There's a wine bottle rack. If you lay it down, it converts to a bridge. So, you know, one of my big goals of all of this is to encourage people to work with wood. And one of the best ways I've found to do that is to reduce the size of the lumber. And by doing that, you have smaller hands able to work with it, and the wood, popsicle sticks, yardsticks, tongue depressors, can all be handled easier for young kids, and actually use some of their small kid tools I use in my shop, and then, you know, I use the Dremel tool in my shop, but the small lumber still cuts and glues and drills and sands, so you get people interested, kids interested in working with wood. And hopefully we can bring back this craft, and more people will start to enjoy woodworking again. So I hope your crew enjoys this little shop talk tricks and tips and what we're doing kind of combination. And I will bring some of these items, Lord willing, they'll be finished, and show you what the updates are on our other projects as well. Thank you. This is Brad. See ya. Bye.